So we've got a little lore dump for Masa here. In the middle of one end of the capital city, Mahusa, is the House of the Gods, where not only is the patron god Tarhunt located, but gods captured from other cities are located. Now this 3D map was made with Dungeon Alchemist right after the Room for Improvement update dropped, and we'll see a little bit of that as we go in. And we're going to do just a little tour of the place. Got our little monk character here for a in-person viewing. Now this is the broken statue of Kamrusepa. She was the patron goddess of the port city Tars'hanna, but she's been replaced by her son now that Mahusa has captured her, and she was broken in transit. Somebody clumsily dropped her on the rollers or something. In the center, we have this fountain. This is a natural spring underground that wells up here, and this is the source of one of the sources of the Leilana River that most of the Masa game area runs along. Here we have Niraransa. I think I got that right. She's the patron goddess of Kudalla, which is at the other end of the canal and on the Leilana River. It's a major trade city in Masa, and it's important to realize that for people in this period, the statue is the god. So by capturing the statues, the king in Mahusa is holding hostage the patron of the city. These are cities that he's captured. The priests of those cities have to visit here to make sure that their gods are getting the attention they need. And here's Tarhunt. He's a thunder god. He's cognate of Thor and Jupiter and Zeus. He's linguistically a cognate of them, as well as being the same god in the pan-Indo-European pantheon. And he's the patron of this city, and this is actually his temple. And here, this nice little arrangement of offerings on the altar was created by Dungeon Alchemist, and I assume this is a result of their Room for Improvement update, because this is better than anything I've seen them put on an altar before. It's very nice, and I left it as is. Fits very well with the theme You know, this is a god under active worship by the people of the city. So of course there are offerings on his altar. And over here we have Warru, who is he's a god of war, and the patron god of Sarpalla. And in the current storyline for my players, the high priestess of this god has been kidnapped. She normally is in Sarpalla, but not too well. Fairly often travels here. Now, of course, you have to have stuff behind the scenes to maintain a temple. And if we come in here, here's a kitchen. There's a cadre of priests who live in the temple and are responsible for the worship. So they have a kitchen for preparing their meals. This is the base of a tower, so it's a little tight in here. Over here we've got a pantry. See some food stacked up, and pretty nice job on the food selection. That was done by the program. I had to move some things around here to get things where I wanted them. And we have an exterior door, and the model ends right here because I don't anticipate any major action out in that direction. And up the stairs, and this is a fairly recent feature that you can do this. This is the warming room, something that real monasteries in the Middle Ages had. A place where people can warm up, because there aren't fireplaces just everywhere in the building. And the barracks for the monks. And to keep them connected, they have a window looking right out on Tarhunt himself. Now here we're on the second floor as Americans count it. First floor as the rest of the world counts it. And we've got a little hallway that runs around. And over here is the other tower, with a library here. We'll start downstairs, and you can see this opens onto the hallway where we came into it on the first floor, ground floor. And this is the dining room. And of course, one also needs a privy. Not sure what this was called in Hittite. Probably was never written down, so we will probably never know. Medieval monks called it the Reredorter or the Necessarium, depending on when you're talking about. Alright, and up here is the chapter house, where the high priest can lecture the various lower priests if so needed, or might even have a sermon. Continuing around the upper floor hallway, just have arrow slits looking out here. Then we get here into the main gallery, and we can look out from here down into the temple floor. And we've got a ladder that brings us right back down to the entrance. And there we are. That's that's both the temple of Tarhunt and the house of the gods in Mahusa. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like. I don't do this regularly enough to justify subscribing, so don't, but leave a like. And we'll see you in game.